Oh, nah.
Oh, yo, Charleston, what up, bro?
Charleston, why you coming in like that? Charleston open the WWE shit.
This is the best thing I've seen. This say nigga nation. It say nigga nation.
Let me tell you how you get a nigga with love.
Hold on.
Look, he can't even move. I got it. He can't move me. 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 He can't get us. He can't get us. He can't get us. He tried to use that white over here. That nigga had that strength. Yeah, that's that test.
Oh, man. Look at this shit.
Nigga said they were all tired.
Nah, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, Charleston here.
Nigga said that's my cue.
Well, yeah, when I seen ADIN Ross and, you know, academics and all them was vibing, I'm like, okay, that'll be a pretty, you know, cool stream. You know, then I wasn't gonna watch it. But then when I seen Wack was there, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, it's getting a little more interesting. You know, I might look at it and see what they talking about. You feel me? But then while I'm watching it, I see Charleston White walk in. Oh, man. I knew it was finna get real. I knew at that point in time that this stream was finna get real. You know why? I'm finna tell you in a minute. Yes, yeah. Back on the 808 Lounge, it's your boy Clint Josie, man. What's going on, man? What's popping with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling, man? Hope everybody blessed and highly favored and all that type of good stuff, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my loungers. Yes, you back on the 808 Lounge. And on today's agenda, we have old Wack 100 and our favorite uncle, Charleston White, on the agenda. And, you know, they doing what they do. But this was a very interesting situation that I observed on ADIN Ross's and, you know, academics, you know, stream. And to tell you the truth, it was kind of a situation that I could basically predict and say was going to happen. If you would have ever told me that you was going to put these two guys back in the room together, because you know they had a little Danza project, you know, interview. If you would have told me that you was going to put them back in the room together after that, I would have told you that something like this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because Wack is trying to act like he's the guy that is just 100 and the same all the time, which we know is not true at all. We know that's not true. We know Wack bends and flops with whoever he, you know, whoever he dealing with. If Wack dealing with a real gangster, Wack gonna act accordingly. If Wack dealing with somebody he feels soft for pie, Wack gonna try him. He gonna press the issue just like he did with this situation here. But that's why I say from the untrained eye, you wouldn't realize what was going on. Like, I know that ADIN Ross and Wack, and academics and all them, they kind of didn't peep what was going on. Soon as Charleston walked in and Wack went to tussling with him. Number one, anybody know that's been to jail, been to penitentiary, grew up in the streets, you know that's a size up method. That's a way, that's the type of thing somebody do to you to size you up, another man to do to you to size you up, really, like to see if you strong or if he feel like, you know, he can handle you, if he could toss you. Or, yeah, that's a size up thing, because first of all, when another man grab you like that, especially a man that you've had words with, you got to get serious off the flap. All that playing and giggling like he was doing, okay. As you seen, Wack went to pressing him right after that.
I'm saying you're not showing up here because you don't know who he's with. Usually he roll alone a lot.
First of all, he did better rock.
Hey, I got enough to get some. I got 2 or 3 weapons.
Oh, okay, all right.
Enough. All I want is one.
You ain't gonna get it. He don't know which one I'm coming from. He don't know what. He don't even got a weapon. He don't even got a weapon.
Oh man.
I already got one. I got one right up under here to get to it.
Oh man.
Right up under here to get to it.
Nah, Uncle Slick.
Right up under here to get to it.
Got it.
Now Uncle Slick.
So I ain't just show up by myself.
Wait.
Now
So this what I know. All I need is just to get one to make an example.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, they might
You
get.
can't get to none of that shit.
Man, who can't?
Who don't got a weapon?
Who ain't?
I done been to the penitentiary.
He been in a lot of places. I'm gonna be honest with
You
you.
been in jail?
What? I've been that time all my life.
He said since
I
12.
just want to know with this mouth.
How many times have you been in jail,
No security, no nothing.
But that was
Yeah, that was whack. Well, sizing them, because think about it. If a straight, come on, man. That dude would have walked in there. It would have been anybody else. That whack, no, he can't play with like that. Whack wouldn't have put, no, you wouldn't have just grabbed and went to, you know what I'm saying, playing with it. Like, nah, you wouldn't have did that. You wouldn't have did that. So, off the flap, Whack had already in his mind, he was finna play with that man. He was finna press that man. You know what I'm saying? Because, Charleston White had a couple of things to say after the Danza project. You know how Charleston White do. Go on the internet talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I already know Whack was like, okay, I got you. Nah, you feel me? I got you. Nah, you finna be, you know what I'm saying? Plus, Charleston White's always talking about gang members and always talking crazy about gang members. So this was going to be his way of pressing him. And not only that, Whack 100 is very territorial when it comes to academics. Aiden Ross, all them dudes them younger dudes, Whack try to stay cool with them. You feel me? He try to stay in their graces. You know what I'm saying? So that he could try to control narratives and he can use their platforms to push his narratives. So, and one thing I noticed Whack always like to do, Whack like to try to discredit other people, because him and Charleston kind of like the same. They old school dudes, kind of streets, What, Whack 100, he the gang member type, and it's like Charleston White is not a real street dude supposedly, but he was in a gang at one time. It's like, but he kind of know the street. So it's like they kind of come with the same type of vibe. They both talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you knew it was gonna be a fight for attention, a fight for, who the trillest, who the realest, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's kind of what that was, but at the same time, it was Whack 100 showing his disrespect, and showing basically saying let him know bro, you can't be going everywhere, just, you think you can go everywhere and don't nobody touch you. Whack was trying to basically tell him he can get touched. You know what I'm saying? And showing him he could be touched by grabbing him and tussling with him at first. It was all laughs, but if you really knew what time it was on some man type stuff, you would have knew underneath that it was a lot more than what you seen. And that, in that little so-called play fight. Never play fight with people, man. Never play fight with people, especially a person that's supposed to be your enemy or a person you done had something with. Nah. They sizing you up. You better believe it every time they sizing you up. But yeah, though, man, and it's like Whack went to telling him he can't come to L.A. And Charleston, man, Charleston a down south slick mouth. Come on, man. Texas. One thing about it is hard to argue with a nigga from the south. You feel me? We got slick mouths. We got comebacks like a motherfucker. You feel me? So, yeah, he trying to get off, and Charleston White popping it. Charleston White popping it. Charleston White resort to one of those moves that, that OGs will pull on you. Call somebody out your hood or somebody from where you telling me I can't come. And have them tell you that they gonna make sure I can come. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
Is this your phone?
No, that's mine.
I ain't said.
Say, I'm flying in, my
Is that him? That's Smack?
Man, God,
so you just told him.
The West Coast holding him down.
Smack ain't no voice like that on the West Coast.
Man.
They said he wasn't allowed on the West Coast. He showed up to the West Coast.
Smack. So you telling me you hiding the fact that Charleston on the West Coast?
Yeah, I'm hiding, nigga.
Smack, you know you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Smack, you know you can't
Shout out to them
stop it.
Hoovers. Shout out to them Hoovers, baby.
The Hoovers ain't said
Yeah. Shout out to them Hoovers, baby. Yeah. Shout out
Smack,
to them
you
Hoovers,
can't
baby.
stop that, Smack.
Hey, if he with me, I can stop it.
No, you can't. You ain't that type of none of that, bro.
We're both white right now.
I know what type of
You ain't that type of bro. And I'm telling you, he ain't that type
I
of
swear still, nigga.
I'm
I'm a fool,
Hear me, bro.
I'm a fool.
You
so
are
God
not
got
that
me,
type of bro.
ain't nobody gonna touch
Smack, you ain't that type of
While they doing this, man,
you. Not that type of nigga.
swap paper shit. Cool.
Bro.
Smack, I will beat the shit out of you, bro. You ain't nobody.
Mama, you won't whack.
Okay, well we can do that free.
Wait for the cameras.
Okay, listen, Smack. We gonna call AD. Hold on. You ain't gotta crip me. I ain't Paul Rude you. We gonna call AD Smack. Smack, listen, bro. I didn't f with you. But bro, you doing a little too much. We can call AD.
He doing too much.
You trying to pull my card like he
He ain't that type of
He showed me he
Don't
was.
you know niggas that ain't that type of nigga?
I'm ready to die with
come on,
him.
let me ask you.
I'm ready to die
I know what
with
I'm
him.
talking about. Do you know niggas that ain't that type of
I
nigga?
fuck with him, I was ready to die with him.
Listen.
Nigga, I went by myself and
Right.
put my life in his hands.
Stand up, whatever you
Kind of nigga I am.
Public at the trip, I'm gonna show it. I'm that nigga.
Okay, we
West
gonna
Coast is
line up,
divided.
Smack.
All right, and I'm off the phone with it. On Crip.
Hey, bro, stop cripping me because you ain't that type of.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Charleston knew what it was. That's why Charleston went to snapping. You know, Charleston went to peeping what it was. He probably knew what it was from the jump, but he was just trying to play cool. You know, he from the streets. Like he say, he been in boys' homes and stuff. He ain't green, man. He ain't academics and Nathan Ross. He ain't them. He know what time it is. You know, so. Yeah, man, this was a crazy situation here, man. It was like, I'm surprised them boys really didn't go to throwing hands. It's crazy. So we're gonna see if Wack and the dude Smacks or whoever gonna really meet up and bump. I guarantee you it's not gonna happen. That squabble is not gonna happen. Wack always got a million squabbles that he supposed to squabble a million people, but don't never squabble nobody. Like I think Stitches was the last whatever the white dude name that he keep bragging that he knocked out. That was the only, that was the last one we seen. But every other argument he talking about he finna meet up with somebody in squabble. So man, Wack 100 funny, man. He's so funny, man. But I knew it was gonna be this type of situation when I seen Charleston and White them walk in the room because their personalities just gonna clash. Wack always trying to little boy somebody are trying to super gangster. He want to be super gangster and prove that somebody else ain't as gangster as him, and they ain't like that. He always talking about who ain't like that, and that's just so funny because one day he gonna realize you don't never know who like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I need y'all to smash that like button if y'all got any, value out of this video. I would like you to go to my YouTube and subscribe at 808-Lounge, my Facebook at 808 Lounge, my TikTok at 808 Lounge 941. Yes, sir. And get in them comments, man. Let me know what y'all feel. Y'all feel like Wack was, wrong for running down on Charleston White like that, or do y'all feel like Charleston White, big mouth, he always popping it, he deserved it. Somebody called him and they, that was what he was supposed to do. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Get in them comments. But yes, it's your boy over here at 808 Lounge, Clint Joseph. You already know, man. Be signing out.